about a year, I'd been very, very tired. And I just made excuses for being tired. When I went to the doctor, I explained to her, I'd apologized for being there, for running in for something as simple as a stomach ache. When she told me that there was something on the CAT scan in my pancreas, I knew right away what I had. She didn't even have to tell me.
They took out 70% of the pancreas, 7 inches of colon, and all of my spleen and 25% of my stomach. So I was Miracle Lady, and I walked around like my old self. In fact, new and improved for 6 months. This time it had metastasized to my liver. So 3 days after we got that CT scan, I was in chemotherapy, and my hair fell out 3 weeks later.
Pancreatic cancer is a devastating disease. Each year, 180,000 lives are lost worldwide, leaving many behind.
Devastated.
Horrified.
Empty.
Scared and angry.
Fear.
Lost.
Scared.
Fear.
Helpless.
Hopeless.
A few years ago, about 30,000 people a year were diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. This year, it's expected that almost 32,000 people in the U.S. will be diagnosed. And almost all of those people will die within that year of diagnosis.
A key factor in battling pancreatic cancer is early detection.
Most patients come to the doctor when they have significant symptoms, and it turns out that the tumor doesn't cause symptoms until it's quite large. And so most patients, actually, by the time they come to the doctor, have disease that's advanced that can't be treated very well. And that is the problem.
There are patients who survive for long periods of time, but those are the unusual circumstances. It's usually patients who've been operated on or who've responded well to the particular type of treatment that's available.
I knew how serious it was, and I'd always thought that I would live into my 90s, and I was 1 month shy of my 51st birthday and couldn't believe that I probably wouldn't make it to 52.
Pancreatic cancer has the #1 fatality rate of all cancers and is the 4th leading cause of cancer death among men and women in the United States.
By the time he was diagnosed, it was already advanced.
Just like everything he did in his life, he said he was going to beat it.
I didn't know what pancreatic cancer meant exactly, but I knew that any kind of cancer related to usually stomach or abdomen area was very serious.
The hardest part was finding out that there's nothing that they could do for him.
So he finally went to the doctor, and the doctor said, you know, it's not your back. You didn't pull something in your back. You have cancer.
I didn't know what pancreatic cancer was. I didn't know what that meant.
This is my family sitting right here, and I don't want to ever have to lose anyone that I love again.
Government funding for pancreatic cancer research is substantially lower than any leading cancer. Fortunately, there are those who are passionately devoted to finding a cure. The Hirshberg Foundation for Pancreatic Cancer Research was founded in 1998 in memory of Ron Hirshberg and for the thousands of individuals who are diagnosed with this disease each year.
Ron came to me with pancreatic cancer. I operated on him. I wasn't able to remove the tumor. And Ron recovered from the operation, subsequently had various sorts of treatments which unfortunately weren't successful, and he eventually died. But it was over that period of time that not only Ron and I established a relationship with one another, but so did Aggie.
This new relationship will become the launch point for the Hirshberg Foundation.
Within days after his death, I contacted some of the friends I had made to see if I can make a donation to the pancreatic cancer program. The physicians told me that there was no program at UCLA at that present time. And at that time, I was so angry and so full of rage and pain and hurt that I decided at that very moment to devote my energies and efforts, my time, to making sure that there is a pancreatic cancer program.
This determination gave life to the Hirshberg Pancreatic Cancer Center at the University of California, Los Angeles. Located at the UCLA School of Medicine, the center has attracted preeminent physicians and scientists from around the world. Since 1998, the center has evolved into a highly collaborative, multidisciplinary research program.